guys, welcome to Vita Deditae Gaming. We're back here again with 4 mugs, 1 mic. Fresh from our return from EGX Rezzed. We was going to do this last night, but we were way too tired to do it, I believe. Yeah, we just needed to get a little bit of shut eye and get back into the day. So here we are. Yeah, had some pizza, had some anime, and now we're back. and we're all
that's EGX tradition.
That is literally what we do.
The day after, me and you sit and watch anime all day.
That's our recovery period. But yeah, we're here to talk about a few of the games that we played there, a few of the experiences that we held. So my name's Corey. Here we've got
Jay, mate.
Chris.
Kate.
And that's us basically. So we're gonna dive straight into the games that we played. So one of the first games we played on the floor was Aperion Cyberstorm, made by a Priory Digital. What did everyone think of that? It was a good multiplayer game. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Very, very good.
I felt sorry for that other guy.
Yeah, Bob.
This other guy joined in called Bob, and literally, he always just seemed to be near me. Bob, if you're watching, it wasn't personal.
it was a 5-player game, by the way, guys. That's why there was one other person.
Yeah. But yeah, Kate wrecked.
I did. The guy gave me a golden sticker because I had a crushing win.
And then she tagged Kit Kat.
Thanks.
I
accidentally tagged Kit Kat.
Instead of yourself.
Chocolate bar instead of me. But thanks, Kit Kat. Thanks for being my favourite chocolate.
You got through it.
Yeah. Free noise on there. Send us free chocolate. But yeah, the game basically, you're a spaceship. You're like a neon spaceship flying around a particular map, and you've got to attack each other.
You've got a lot of abilities. You can put like turrets or mines down.
Turrets. Another little ship, like a drone that follows you around that I had. That's pretty cool.
I think that one was supposed to heal you a little bit or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was doing.
It's pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
I was missing, so maybe
it was a support ability. I think so. I think it was supposed to heal.
Yeah, we said that.
You had support, tanks, and assault, like full on assault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah,
it's got quite a lot of options for like ship customization stuff like that.
And we only played one mode, didn't we? There was quite a few.
There was quite a few, but we only had a time for the one mode.
I liked it. It was good though. It was good.
Yeah. So we were actually playing on the Wii U. That's the build that they had there. That's the one that I got accredited for. At the moment, they're
looking into the Switch.
Exactly, looking into the Switch, but they haven't officially announced anything for it. I'd love it to come to the Switch because it seems like the perfect thing for it.
Yeah.
That sort of couch co-op game. We're a big fan of those here, and that just seems to fit in there quite perfectly. 5-player game as well. That was.
Yeah.
You don't get many
cool. Yeah, because you had the Switch, they had all the Pro controllers, and then the actual chunky Switch controller. Not Switch, sorry, the Wii U controller. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
You can't let it go, can you? You can't let it go.
It was weird playing on that. I've never played on it. But
I've never played the game. I didn't realise it's been out now for a
It's interesting.
while. But yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed playing that game.
Yeah.
Onto another couch multiplayer game we got Brawl Out. So we've spoken about Brawl Out before. We've played Brawl Out.
The previous video to this.
Yeah, the previous video went up. It's actually a Brawl Out video, but this time we played a little bit of an updated version. I had a new character, Volt.
Yeah.
Who specialised in like
supposed to be coming out soon, like a week or two. Did they say?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to say 21st of April. It's coming out. I think it's in the 20s. I think it's that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's quite a cool new character. The guy was describing to us in all sorts of technical terms that I didn't understand, to be honest. But
he's a shaman. That's all I got from that. But when we got our hands on him, it was pretty good. I mean,
what animal was it?
It was I forget. I think it's like a lizard.
Something like that. He's got
electricity powers.
Electricity powers are like one of the powers. He goes into like some kind of hypnotising mode.
Yeah.
And you've got like a shield of electric around you, and you can just go close to people and electrocute people. He throws lightning. Well then. He throws lightning bolts. It's pretty cool, to be fair.
I think the guy said that was like meditation mode or something.
Yeah.
It's
pretty cool.
No, it's pretty cool. It's cool having another character on there. You can see there's still quite a bit of space for other new characters on there. But other than that, it's basically the Brawl Out that we know and love. You can go check out our video if you like of the current Brawl Out play that we've got on our channel. But yeah, Dimambo. So what did everyone think of Dimambo? So this was a Switch game that we played, made by a Nintendo studio. What did everyone think of that?
It's fun. It was fun, yeah.
You literally played like a little circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like, minimalist, which is I like because it's simple. You can easily get the hang of it.
Yeah. So basically, your little circle is like a battle arena, and you can bounce around this battle arena. But as you bounce around, you destroy bits of the arena, and as you destroy them, they have hazards in the arena.
Yeah, you have to just be careful not to be thrown out the arena.
And there's only one button, isn't there?
There's only one button,
and the length that you hold the button down for determines the attack that you make.
You have 3 attacks. You have poke,
Some like circle spin thing that
and then you can shoot things out from you if you hold it long enough.
Yeah. Or if you hold it too long, you get overheat.
Yeah.
So you and then it just pops off.
I didn't realise that.
Hold it too long.
Yeah, I kept doing that. That's why.
And then when you lose and you get knocked out, you go around the edges. And you're like a Pac-Man style thing, and it's
cool.
If someone bites us up and you catch them, you take their place. And then you go on to I think she called it the loser rail. It was fun. It was fun. It was good.
Cool. The other thing was the colours are fully customisable, so colourblind people can actually play the game.
Yeah.
Which was really good.
No, it was really
good. Because you're colourblind, she was interested in asking you that, wasn't she?
Yeah. Exactly. She was waiting for someone like yourself to come along. And just so she can test what she's currently got on there. But yeah, it was really cool. I enjoyed that. Another one of those called we called it very us sorts of games.
Yeah.
We just tend to gravitate towards in these sorts of events just because we know this is the sort of stuff that we enjoy playing. But yeah, we really enjoyed that. And
it's coming out for the Switch, so that's happy days because we're all hoping for more games for the Switch because it's a local multiplayer platform for us, really.
Basically, yeah, that's what the main aim for us with those. Moving on to Dead End Job, so I played this and Chris played this. Really, really cool style of game. Basically, the best way to explain it is you're a Ghostbuster and you've got to go clean out an area. You've got to weaken the creatures up first and you've got to suck them up into a vacuum.
They've taken over like the office of this place. Got everyone stuck in ectoplasm, you've got to save your colleagues, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
So you go into a room, you've got to take out enemies and everything. Well, the way I'd explain it is it's very much like Isaac. What's it called? Binding of Isaac. Yeah, Binding of Isaac crossed with Ghostbusters. Yeah. But it's better than any Ghostbusters game I've played, basically. It's really, really cool. I really enjoyed it and I can see myself paying quite a bit more of that.
We got Ghostbuster badges.
With the one that was playing that way and these badges.
You have to play your badge before you play.
I did. He told me off. He was like, you're not an official Ghostbuster.
Exactly. We weren't
sorry.
allowed to play the game unless we were wearing our badges, so we're here, we're represented.
And weren't these... The monsters.
So these are a few tests of the few creatures that we've got on the. I'll come and give you a bit of a closer show of the things that we got. You got these little two fellows. We got all sorts of colours of these. Like hello, hi, hello, hi.
It's great for audio viewers. That is.
Then that's a couple of the guys that I had there. And not all that's such a generic thing, but all of them, they're like different designs and things of creatures. Yeah. It was really cool actually. I can see just like Binding of Isaac, you get further on, things mix up quite a bit. And you played very little of it.
Each room you finished, you seem to get paid a different amount of money.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So it's literally a job.
I really like that. I'll probably pick that up when it comes along.
Yeah.
After that, we went into the Nintendo section. We played some Fast RMX. So Fast RMX, we've played it before, but I don't think we really spoke about it on the channel. But I had it on the show floor there. So basically, it's sort of like Wipeout-esque sort of game design-wise. I don't have weapons, but as part of the map that you race on, you have different colour boost pads. So you have a blue one, you have an orange one, and you have a button on your Switch, which is the X button. I think is the top one. Mm-hmm. I think. We'll just confirm here, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, the X button, totally nailed it. And
so many controls.
Exactly, yeah. You have to press the X button to change the colour of your ship, but if your colour doesn't correspond with the boost pad that you use,
it
actually slows you down and makes you go slower. Other than that, it
took us a while to realise that.
It did take a while to realise that.
It slows you down and makes you go slower. You said that then like it was a revelation.
We're all about the technical terms here.
And then you got as long as you're the right colour, you speed up and go faster. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah! Winning! But other than that, it's quite a good looking game, and it has multiplayer split screen as well as I think it has online play, I believe.
Yeah, it does.
And other than that, it's pretty cool game. It's something that's getting me behind the Switch after playing Zelda before we move on to the next thing. It's quite nice. It's quite cheap on the store as well. I'd recommend it if you pick up a Switch. It's one of those kind of release games that you should really have a look into.
It's one of the better ones.
It's by far one of the better ones, yeah. So moving from Fast RMX, we moved on to Paladins. So this is well, what do we have to say about Paladins, guys? Made by Hi-Rez Studios. So Paladins, it's
Palawatch.
It was the way I'd say it was very recognisable.
Yeah,
that's what I'd say. So I think anybody watching this probably has.
You can see where they might have possibly got their ideas.
I think they've pulled inspiration from a certain few places.
Recognisable with a few added MOBA elements. But
exactly. So obviously the comparisons to Overwatch come with themselves. If anybody's watching this probably knows that Paladins, if you know what Paladins is and the comparisons to Overwatch that has. But it is a free-to-play game.
So if you don't want to pay for Overwatch...
So if you can't afford Overwatch...
Get Paladins.
Paladins, there you go.
Yep. What we discovered there is that compared to the rest of the show, that Paladin seems to put in more of a younger audience.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the free-to-play aspect, where they don't have to, in that case, get their parents to buy a game for them. They can just jump into the console and play the game as they play.
Less team-oriented, and you know how much people on consoles don't speak to each other anyway. So.
Oh,
yeah. Well...
And apparently you can hold yourself up a lot more.
Yeah.
You can hold yourself up a lot more. I got onto it. I picked quite a generic role, and I ended up playing it like I play Overwatch, and I did quite well. So if you play Overwatch, you can jump into that.
No, that didn't work for me.
It didn't work for you, actually, no.
Because your character wasn't quite like...
It wasn't the same.
She was the May-esque character, but she was very sort of... You're not...
She was May-esque,
if you're there for the kills,
her actual role was different compared to what it is in Overwatch.
Then forget about it, because your gun was just terrible.
Yeah.
You could fly on a broom, and you could freeze yourself.
You're like an ice witch instead of...
Yeah, so...
That is something good like about Paladin, actually. The way you start, when you die, you start on
ice cold beat.
You start on I started on a horse, you start on a steed. It's a way of just getting you into the fight quicker, so you don't have to just trudge through the map again.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works in the same way as Overwatch, as to when you capture a point. Say you're taking a payload, you capture a point and the spawn moves closer. I don't know if it works the same way.
The payload works.
There was a payload.
Yeah.
I didn't even name it.
It's a very similar style game, hero-based shooter. It seemed okay. It played okay. I did well enough. It was alright, to be honest. And if you're into those sorts of games, I'd say check it out. You don't know until you played it. So
not like you lose out. It's free to play.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly. You're not wasting your money on it at the end of the day if you don't like it. But if you want to have a check it out for sure. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed my few moments that I played with it.
Yeah.
So moving on from there, we all played a mobile game for once called Ruby Ray. What does everyone think of Ruby Ray?
Such an amazing concept.
Yeah.
It teaches
so what is it? Yeah, go on, John. What is the concept?
Teaches you another language as you play it. In this case, Spanish.
Yeah.
Which is the only language at the moment, but they
to
want
add
more.
Like Japanese and other stuff like
French,
probably
maybe,
German or
maybe
I reckon
Italian.
I'll get quite a lot of languages in there, but I really enjoyed it. It was I've bought it already.
I think it's very, very clever the way
we've all actually bought the
I
game
bought
already.
it too,
It's
$2.99
on Android or iOS.
Which to learn another language.
That's fantastic.
Is cheap.
Absolutely.
So, no reason not to. Really.
No, exactly. And I think that when I was speaking to the developer of it, I said to him that I can see this in like the classroom.
Yeah.
Like instead of giving homework, give something like this, and they're not gonna have the same mindset as homework. They'll go home and play this game. How about that?
Yeah.
And
it's
to be honest,
cool.
at £3 they could charge per language.
Yeah, they could if they wanted to,
Yeah.
and that's acceptable because at the end of the day, you're learning.
I mean, translators are not cheap.
No,
right? You know.
And speaking to them, it sounded like they had like a dozen different linguists.
I think he said like 15 linguists when he spoke to us. I think so.
From what we played, it was a girl, obviously called Ruby, and she was stuck somewhere, and she was trying to get to like this robot, wasn't it? Like on
her ship, which got damaged somehow.
Yeah, and the person who you talk to, it's like a big white robot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who's her best friend?
Yeah. It says that at the start that they're best friends. Yeah. So and it's just like the bit we played. It was you trying to get yourself over to her, wasn't it?
To fix parts of the ship. To survive or something. Yeah.
The way it works, all the audio's in for now Spanish.
Yeah.
And you got like the subtitles, and you can click on them to reveal certain words, but it only reveals some of them. So it's like you're learning as you go along. So if you've seen a word before, you can recognise it, and you slowly learn.
Yeah, another interesting point is it doesn't just teach English people Spanish. It also supports like 8 languages of people to teach them Spanish.
English, as well.
Spanish.
People can play it.
Can they learn English
as well?
Yeah. I didn't realise that.
Yeah. I was speaking to a guy about it. He was like, it does it the other way around. Yeah. Because when you play the game, you can choose Spanish, Portuguese.
Yeah, because it asks you at the start, like, I am blah blah blah, trying to learn whatever. So and we got cool T-shirts too.
Yeah, which Kate is the only person wearing one at the moment.
Yeah,
representing
the Ruby Ray.
I liked it. I thought it was good. It's an interesting concept. And if they do Japanese one, me and Corey are going to be on it.
We'll be all over that. Yeah,
we can watch all the anime with
exactly.
no subtitles.
Understand what's going on.
Yeah, just to get rid of kill them subtitles.
Yeah, don't need it in my life then.
But I think it's a fascinating
Concept
that's never been.
Good
I've never
concept,
seen
yeah.
been done before, and I think it can really like kick off.
I've seen it in a few different places, but they always tend to be very kiddie style of games, and it wasn't very well executed.
Yeah,
but this seems.
But even the game, like you could, in some ways, you could like forgive them if the game was bad, but it's not. It's the game's pretty decent game on its own, and learning a language while you're playing a decent game. I mean, I'd happily do that instead of reading out a textbook.
The best way you seem to learn a language is when you're not even thinking about it, and it's just there.
Well, yeah, they do say the best way to learn a language, you should just go there and be immersed in it.
Yeah,
exactly. Be immersed in language and just pick it up. Basically, just subconsciously.
Yeah,
because it's in front of you, it's being spoken to you, and it works. To be honest, I picked up a few words there, so it was really cool. It was really nice in that short little session, but it was really cool.
Yeah,
I'm impressed with that game. Made by Weeboo Games. Impressed. That's cool. You should check it out. Really, all of us did. Most of us bought it.
We all did,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did, but I'm poor, so. Next game we're going to talk about is one that I've been looking forward to for a while.
Yeah.
Made by Sega Games.
Sega.
Quite unknown studio, I think. Quite under the cover this one came. So it's a Sonic Mania, which we've been looking forward to for a while now. So basically it's a mashup of all the old Sonic games in the old Sonic style, being remade and re-released, basically. So they're remaking all the levels from scratch, but they're keeping the same themes of them. And it seems really, really cool. I enjoyed the 2 levels that they had on display there. I played
Green Hill Zone. Getting into Green Hill Zone, getting that music.
Exactly.
It's like,
so good. So good.
Nostalgia.
And it played so well. It played exactly the same, which is exactly
got
what
one
I wanted.
added move though, isn't there, where you jump up
The jump dash.
and then dash.
Yeah, so if you jump and then hold down,
keeps the momentum going.
Dash forward, exactly, yeah. But it was really fun. What can I say? Everyone's played Sonic. Everyone knows what the gist is.
Yeah.
It's more the same.
Used to be a lot better at Sonic, and for somehow it's been that long.
He spent both levels on one ring.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He didn't get any
It's
harder.
been so long.
I don't. There may have been adjustments to the difficulty of the game to go further on in time.
Maybe
from back then. I doubt it. But
it's probably just me.
The game was the easiest game even back then, so you know.
It's probably just me. I used to be right, but it's just because I haven't played it for so long. That kind of style game.
Yes, that's why.
It's just me.
It's interesting. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm not good at games generally, so
I'm definitely going to pick it up when it comes out.
Yeah, same, definitely. On the Switch as well.
I love, yeah, exactly. That's what the Switch.
Which playing Sonic on the go, I love.
It's going to be the ideal platform for that.
Isn't it?
I think Switch.
It's coming to other stuff as well.
Switch is going to be the ideal platform for most of these sorts of games that we're going to talk about today. Just because of the portability aspect of it, and just the way that the Switch has been put across, it just seems really cool for that sort of thing.
It was originally coming out in spring, but it's been pushed to summer.
Yes,
but
yeah.
if that adds the little bit of polish that they need, then I'm happy with that.
Exactly. We was talking to one of the devs there, and they were saying, yeah, it's going to come out in spring, but now it's spring, so I guess not.
Yeah.
So no, we were looking at summer. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it comes along. It's not going to be that far off either way.
Yeah.
Moving on to Snake Pass by Sumo Digital.
People who made Little Big Planet 3.
We made Little Big Planet 3, exactly, yeah. Snake Pass, there's been quite a lot of press around it recently, quite a lot of people talking about it. Snake Pass, fantastic game. Yeah. That was really, really cool. I like the premise, I like the concept of it. Basically, you're a snake called Noodle. And you've got to traverse these platform levels and different puzzles and collect like orb things. I forget what they were exactly.
There are something to open gates to progress further into
collect
the
orbs and collect shapes as well.
Don't forget about your bird friend.
Oh, Doodle.
You got Noodle, exactly. you got Doodle.
Noodle and Noodle.
Noodle and Noodle.
Noodle and Doodle.
That's what
Doodle. Noodle and Doodle. So you're a snake traversing these levels, and your body reacts exactly as a snake would.
Well,
the way
as possible you can make it.
Yeah, and it's really cool actually. The way it works is like you slither around, and you get through puzzles. You can like tie yourself up into a position. You have moving platforms that will go around, so as long as you tie yourself down, you won't fall off because you've kind of anchored yourself to it.
And your bird friend can help you by lifting your tail up.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So if you lift your tail up, you move faster, and it can help you out in certain situations, things like that. It's just a really, really cool concept. I'm liking the way that most of these platforming style games are coming back.
Yeah,
I like a good resurgence.
Cartoony style kind of.
Exactly. I'm all down for that because that was my jam back in the day.
That's the childhood, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
for us.
Definitely, that's my
the
jam.
crashing to Spyros.
So when we went there,
Cartoony stuff,
exactly when we went there, it was on the they had it running on the PC, the Xbox, and the Switch. We played it on the Switch, and it really cool. Really cool. I can imagine that's just one of the games you pick up and go. I can definitely see the playing.
Well, I picked it up already.
Exactly. So
it came out 2 days ago.
Exactly. So. Yes, it's out now. Basically.
Yeah, I picked it up as soon as I got
back. Is it not out on PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you said Xbox, I just wondered why there was no PlayStation 4.
Oh, you just at the event. That's what it was on.
But yeah, it's out on everything basically.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I didn't play it, but I watched other people play it. It does look good. It does look interesting. And on the Switch, one person can control the head and one person can control the tail.
Just by having the different controllers, yeah.
That's
unofficial co-op, and we were talking to the guy about
that. That's going to make a good video.
Yeah, we're going to do that video. And this is the little snake we got from the developers. They just put it on Kate.
Thanks, guys.
They
were telling us how they came to the idea of it. Where
it was in a game jam, weren't it?
Yeah, it was in a game jam. They were in the Unreal Engine, and they made they was making them try and make a platform with a rope, and the rope fell off, and it fell in an interesting way. And then the developer looked at that rope falling, thinking,
"Before the snake,
I'm gonna make a character out of this."
Then obviously the winter snake.
And then the obvious evolution from a snake is straight to a snake. And then the basic build game on that was at EGX Rezzed last year, and it made big strides. People really liked it last year, and now they've released from that basically, and good on them basically. They did a really good job. And from
it looks really cool. Good too.
It does. Yeah, it's really cool. I like the concept of it. I like you can make your snake super happy, but super sad, or super sad. You can be beautiful. But no, it's really funny, and it's just one of these games that like. A lot of these platform games are just coming back. You just play it and it just makes you happy. Yeah. It's a happy game. And I love that. I'm all down for that. I like being happy, funnily enough. But yeah, it's really cool. I can't. I'm gonna pick it up myself as well very soon on my Switch. Really, really good game.
We'll do a video soon.
Yeah, we will do as well.
We'll have to split into 2. Teams of 2 and see who does the best.
That's a good idea. That's what we're brainstorming on the podcast over here.
Me and you, Corey.
We got this. Me
and you.
Sorry,
Jamie.
Fuck up, you.
It was my idea, so I get to pick first.
She was trying to get as far away from me as possible.
Okay.
We will have to blast him out, Chris, just to make him shut up. No,
we'll reckon, Jamie. We'll reckon.
We'll see.
So,
anyway, moving on.
Watch out for that on the channel.
It might get violent.
Just a little bit.
Whoever wins gets the snake.
Oh no, that's my snake.
Well, do you want to put the stakes up?
We'll see.
The snakes up? What? So moving on to Snake Pass. Me and Kate played Staxel. Which is kind of it's a voxelbox style, kind of like Minecrafty, but more
it's a farming
towards
game.
Farming.
So
the style,
Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, but it's first
quite
person.
Cool. So they gave us like an area and a town to play in. Initially in the demo, Kate went. And what did you do in there, Kate? So you went and spoke to the individual people in there.
You start off and they ask you a few questions, what you look like. So you make your sort of character, you choose a few different things, and you meet, the first person you meet she's called a farm fan, and she takes you around the town, and she's a tutorial basically.
Mm.
It looks good.
It's supposed to have multiplayer.
Fun.
Up to 12 players possibly, they said. Yeah. So
I think it is one of them games that it will be fun for everyone to mess around in.
Yeah.
It like I say, from that you say it was just about fun. I think there possibly could be more to it than that.
I reckon so.
I don't think it will just be that.
But what we saw was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at it. Minecraft's supposed to be about building, but people do a lot more than that.
Exactly.
So you could just do anything like that.
So Kate spoke to the people and picked up a few of the tips and stuff. I just finished speaking to the first person, had to turn around and walked off into the distance. And it's really quite pretty.
Yeah,
it's really quite good
for a
looking.
voxel game, it's actually quite good looking.
They had a lot of
colours are very vibrant and all that.
It's very playful looking. There's a lot of like flowers and stuff around to pop out on the colours. It's really nice. Made it to the beach, walked on water like Jesus. It's really cool.
You get an animal.
Get an animal.
You get an animal.
Oh, do you?
You know at the start it asks you.
You got a cat.
Farm fan asks you if you're a dog person or a cat person.
Yeah.
And then in your inventory, I had just I say maybe a kennel. If that's what you want to call it.
Okay, yeah.
And I put it down, and the little cat came out and it followed me around.
Oh, I wish I knew.
I went to the guy. I was
like,
does this cat follow me around? And he's like, yeah, you can turn it off if it's annoying. And I was like,
why would I want to do that?
I like cats.
I was like, I'll never do that.
It's just my life now.
Yeah, it was called Jasper. My cat was. I name him. That's what he was called.
In literally in this like 5 minutes of demo, Kate's like made an entire home for herself. She's got pets and she's got responsibilities.
Yeah, yeah. I actually planted some seeds.
Cool, just a trip to the beach.
Yeah.
Literally, I just went skinny dipping, and then that's all I.
It's good.
From what I played, it seemed really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys played Rebound.
Yeah, this was one of the games BAFTA had to show. It's basically it's a local multiplayer game. I think you play online as well.
That wasn't
available there.
It wasn't available, but yeah,
you can't.
The option was there on the menu. Great out.
It's a dodgeball kind of like game. It's pretty cool. You have to
try and kill each other.
Kill each other with the balls. It's
we ended up killing ourselves a lot with our own balls.
Yeah. The amount of times a lot of ball talk here. The amount of times you get the ball, you throw it, and then it hits straight back at you at a different angle. But
hence why it's called Rebound.
Yeah, and but it's fun. It's funny. Like we only play with 2 of us, but I think it's up to 4 players. So that'd be, I imagine, even more manic with 4 people, which is just hilarious.
Deathmatch 3 for all.
Yeah, if we get that game, we'll definitely do a video on that because that just looks so fun, and it's very simple graphics design, but it's like kind of like a Tronish kind of style. But it looked really fun, and
you enjoyed it.
Fun times.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's obviously quite a small game, but it's
it's come out of the BAFTA school, but really good.
Yeah,
really fun.
One of the other BAFTA games which Kate played. Which was Among the Stones.
Among the Stones, there was nobody in this game. It was amazing. I'm really sad there was nobody there. It was so cool. Again, going back to like the old sort of. It's a very weird game to compare it to, but if anyone's ever played something like Hurdy-Gurdy, where Hurdy-Gurdy with this guy with like a flute or something, and the chickens would follow you and you'd lure the chickens to where they needed to go. My dad used to play it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I didn't play that. But you were this person. I'm not sure if you were a boy or a girl because you didn't speak, and again there was nobody around to tell me what was going on. And you had these little tiny rocks that followed you. And you could collect, as you went round, the art style was great. It looked so good. You collected more little rocks, and you'd use them into sort of like puzzles, so you could like load them all up underneath you to get yourself higher. Like you could throw them at things. It was sort of like a proper like PlayStation 2 like kind of game, and I really, really enjoyed it. So cool. I would definitely like to. Yeah, I really enjoy it. If you played them sort of games sort of back in the day, then I really, really enjoyed that game. It was really good.
From what I saw, it looked quite polished. It looked really well made.
It really did. It looked great. The art style was great. The little rocks, it was cute.
I really liked.
I accidentally threw one off a cliff.
Oh no! Poor rock.
Oh my god! Because they got little faces and stuff. And I said to you, do you know what I was like, oh my god. And then you press Y and they come back to you. And I was like, oh thank God.
I was devastated all his rock brothers and sisters.
It was. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. The bit I got to play was really good.
Yeah, that's cool. Wicked. So we'll go on to a couple of games we've played previously. We've played Never Give Up. So I played it at the show. It seemed very similar to the previous version that we played at EGX last September. Still great. Basically, so just to reiterate what it's all about, it's basically you've got a level, and as you progress through the level, as when you get to the end, it resets a level, but this time it's more difficult.
Harder.
There's more objectives. There's more things in your way, basically.
More things that can kill you.
Basically, you just got to get through it again, and then it's the same thing again. It resets, but more stuff's put in your way. And it's just a cool game, a cool like run game.
Yeah.
Best bit about it takes the mick out of you when you die.
It does, yeah. It says horrible things to you when you die, which depending on who you are, whether you get offended or not. But yeah, it was really cool. I enjoy that game. I do like that game. Never Give Up, that is made by Massive Monster. The other game that was there, which me and Kate are quite fond of, there's a video up on the channel as well.
It's amazing.
Adventure Pals, also made by Massive Monster. So they've made quite a few changes.
Yeah.
They've made quite a few changes since last time. So they've completely done away with the previous engine. It's now running on Unity, and you can tell it runs a lot better. It's a lot smoother. The animations are a lot nicer. Everything just seems a lot more polished.
There's a few extra sort of
little bits.
Yeah, so if you watch the video, the main bad guy, Mr. B.
Mr. B. Yeah, because he rides a bee.
Yeah. He turns people into hot dogs. He turns old people into hot dogs.
Yeah.
And now, which is new, there'll be hot dogs that walk around.
In the stage.
And you like hit them, and then you free the old people that are trapped inside of them. And
so
then
crazy.
there's the new sort of mechanic where you could you use your giraffe to grab onto them.
Yes,
that
yeah.
That's cool.
So like you hook and you can go across.
Swing traverse, yeah.
The underwater bit wasn't there before either, was it?
There was a lot new.
And that felt fluid. No pun intended.
Yeah, no, it literally did it. This game was already amazing. One of the best games I played at EGX last year, and it's just got better.
Same again this
It's
year.
just got better.
It was so good. It feels so good to play, and I can't wait till it's
the
actually
humour
released.
in it
Can't wait.
is hilarious.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
They removed one bit of humour, which we're a bit disappointed about.
Yeah,
but
so if you watch,
we understand why.
So if you watch our video, you'll see there's a certain part with certain foxes where they're in some sort of pain. Actually, no, it's the name of their band, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they got a particular name, and their name, which took me a while to figure out. Their name is For Fox's Sake. For Fox's Ache. Which you can kind of work out the connotation from yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit quicker than I did.
Certainly quicker than
but I had to remove that from the game, unfortunately.
The guy was saying that what happened was there was a mother and a young kid playing it, and the kid was reading out all the dialogue.
Oh no!
And then he said, like, he was watching, like, oh my god. And then he got to that bit, and the kid was trying to read it out, and he's like, the mom just looked at him like. So they took it
I don't blame them.
But we'll always have that demo.
We'll always
on
know.
the channel. We'll always have that moment.
Exactly. What we'll do is when we're doing the actual playthrough, we'll just edit it over and just we know what's really meant to be there.
But it's just I can't wait for it. It's so good.
Yeah,
it is. Like, it's amazing.
There's definitely a full playthrough of that coming
Definitely.
through.
The art style of that game and
it's brilliant.
Have the humour in it. It's just
fantastic.
We can't gush enough, can we? How much we love it.
Yeah,
we can't tell.
yeah.
If you haven't, you need to play it.
Well, the guy's making it really nice as well.
Yeah.
Talking to us about it and stuff. The guys do a little video thing for him, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just us fangirling like, oh my god, I love it so much.
So we'll see where that appears. Hopefully we'll see that soon. So we'll see where that comes
So
up.
good.
We'll put it on the YouTube channel, I imagine, or something along those lines.
So good.
I bet that's really cool. Can't wait to play that. Fantastic.
Yeah.
We managed to see an old friend from the previous EGX. So we may have seen that video up on our channel for Night's Bazaar. Basically, it's a tarot card game where you have to read the person that you're trying to read into, and have to give them an accurate representation.
Yeah.
Or you can give them what they want to hear, and then they pay you on the basis.
Mm.
Exactly. Very early development when we played it.
And there's the other story running through it.
Where you're talking with your grandmother and stuff.
It's through the guy who's kind of like the criminal of the market, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but there's more to it.
You need to make enough money to keep the stall open.
It's
something like
yeah,
that,
it's making money, but there's also that side story with this like criminal guy.
Yeah.
It's good.
If you can watch our video, there's a lot more in-depth conversation about it.
It's very good.
But her name's Laura Dodds, and she was there today, and we just want to give her a big well done because she's managed off the back of that to get a job in the industry. So fantastic, well done, happy days, well done. We're really happy about that. We was really proud of her.
Yeah.
She's
so
really
sweet.
It's in the VR industry, which is
nice.
Yeah,
nice lady.
she's working in the VR industry. On particular things we don't know whether we can say, so we're not going to say anything. But yeah, really cool. We're really happy we were all there, and we're just happy around.
It's a good. I play card games. I know I'm sad. I like card games, but there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
I've never played a card game like that where it's your
another new concept, kind of like.
Well, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with the cards. You can. When you get a game with that much freedom with that, it's really good. It looks good.
Yeah.
The art style is really good.
Beautiful art style. Seems like
it's like
watercolor paint kind of style.
Abstracty kind of. It's good. It's good. Yeah,
that's cool. So Kate played another game, The World to the West.
I played it too.
And Jamie did yet? What do you guys think of it?
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was very. I enjoyed it. That's my kind of game. It was
puzzle game.
Yeah. There's
four characters all together, but we didn't actually get to play long enough to see all four.
No, but
we got to see two, didn't we? I think
there was. I'd say she was sort of like a mage, like a wizard.
Not like she just sort of teleports around.
She sort of dashes forward so she can go through grids.
Yeah,
I think Tracer's blink.
Yeah.
Basically, a bit like that.
She floats up, doesn't she, on certain like things on the floor? She floats
but she's
up.
the only character that can float up on them. So you have to use her for them.
Oh, so it's like different characters do specific things.
Yeah.
You have to change out.
A bit like in the Lego games.
Yeah.
Basically.
The next guy that we came across was a sort of a little boy.
A little boy
he?
who could dig under the ground and just tunnel to the ground.
He could
things like
fit through the little holes.
Yeah.
And then the third one was a girl, and she had like sort of like ribbons on her arms, and she can use them to like pull herself
I forgot about her
things.
because I didn't actually do a lot with her in the end. But
and the other guy on the poster, I think he was like he looked like a strong man, didn't he?
probably
be able to lift stuff.
So I imagine it will be a case of they all meet up, they all go on this adventure.
And that's your posse, that's your team.
Yeah,
it looked good.
The bit that I got to was like the woman with the ribbons was trying to get across this point, and you just realise at that point that I need to go back and find that boy because he can help me get to that.
So you can't just switch on the go. You have to go and get.
You can
switch on the go once you're all together, but at that point you weren't together.
That makes sense.
Because the ribbon girl basically just tells the boy, "Sorry, bye."
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was
it
in
was
the
good.
NFTS area.
That was in the NFTS area.
Yeah.
National Film and
Television School.
It looks like a really interesting game.
Yeah.
And we were on it for ages, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we were like,
I actually got to the point where I was like, I probably shouldn't play it anymore.
Yeah.
Stop everyone else playing it. Yeah.
It was very, very good. I liked it. I'm interested to play that when it comes out.
Yeah.
And although I asked the guy, and although it's not multiplayer,
it
is a sort of game where if we wanted to, we could all choose one character and just carry
hand
it
it
over.
off, sort of thing.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Obviously not. It depends how it works. I mean, like, the bits we played, everyone did their own sort of level, but whether that's just a tutorial level, then it gets into the open world.
I think that wasn't just introducing the characters.
Because if it is a case of like, I need to get over that, you're not
the point
gonna
that I got to, I think it was going to be the ribbon woman and the boy together at that point.
But what I'm saying is, if it is, you're not going to all sit there.
You're not going to hand off like 3 seconds
Yeah,
again.
We'll have to look into it. I'll look more into it and I'll see how it works. But I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Look really cool.
It looks good.
It's one to look out for.
I think it's going to have a really rich story.
Yeah,
definitely.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. So my favourite game that I've been waiting for a while now, basically. This is also at the shows of Ukulele, made by Platonic Games. I can't wait.
He's just speechless.
I need this. I need this game in my life. I need it now. I need it yesterday, basically. I need it. So it's basically your ukulele. It's if you've played Banjo-Kazooie, it's a very similar concept.
It's a Banjo-Kazooie fanboy's wet dream, basically.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's harkening back to these previous yesteryear of like the old platformer style, cartoon style sort of video games, which again just similar to Snake Pass, is just a happy game.
Yeah.
You just get into it and it's just like the jokes and the connotations and everything that I say. It's just a happy game. Exactly. You got to
Can
Snake.
you play that like you can Snake Pass with 2 separate controls, people controlling things?
No,
I imagine that
it won't work like that. Unfortunately,
you could try, but
you definitely.
Don't look at me like that, Jamie. There's 2 things. There's the lizard and the bat,
But you
right?
don't control them separately. They control as one character.
Yeah. He sits in your head.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait for this game. I cannot wait for this game. It's gonna be coming out soon, very soon actually, the 11th of April. So today's what? Today's the 2nd of April. So it's really
coming out on the
close.
Switch later on, though, we believe.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm going to be getting it on the PlayStation 4.
I'll get it on the Switch. I'm going to wait.
Yeah,
the Switch release date is
He
unfortunately.
thinks he has the patience.
I do, because he'll have it. So if I really want to play it, I can just play his.
Yeah, there you go.
Stealing.
Once he's done,
the Switch
obviously. Won't let me touch it otherwise.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to myself.
But we got the multiplayer and stuff in there as well.
There's multiplayer.
There's local.
Oh yes. So there's like party modes.
Yeah. So we'll get a bit of videos up for that and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're going to be all over this game when it comes out.
Yeah.
I might possibly be doing that. Maybe a full playthrough. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Maybe put it out there.
If you don't do a full playthrough, you probably stream it.
Yeah, I'll definitely do a bit at least. But yeah, this game can't wait for it. Fantastic. It looks great. From what everyone said about it, that's actually played it. Says it plays really, really well. I've played a little bit myself, and the moment when I played it back at the previous EGX,
couldn't stop smiling.
I couldn't stop. I had the biggest grin on my face, and I was playing it, and I was like, "This is the game for me. This is what I'm waiting for." But yeah, that I can't emphasise how much I want to play this game. It looks really, really cool. Unfortunately, it's coming out on the Switch later on and everything else, but
that's where you would have got it. If it came
exactly,
out the
yeah.
same way.
It's understandable though, because the Switch is obviously such a recent development.
Yeah. I mean, it was originally coming out on the Wii U, but they cancelled that
Exactly.
because of obviously
yeah.
recent developments.
Exactly.
But yeah. But
Really
at least they're
cool.
coming out on the Switch eventually, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can can't wait for it. Everybody should check it out if they haven't already. Really, really cool. So yeah, any closing words from anybody else?
I mean, what do you think of EGX Rezzed as a show?
Yeah, so it's the first time we've been to EGX Rezzed as a thing basically. So we've been to EGX itself a few times, me especially, and that's cool. But it's a very different atmosphere.
Different style of show.
It's more relaxed.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot less queuing.
Yes.
Hardly any queuing.
Hardly any. You just wait around,
The
talk
longest
to developers,
queue.
then jump on.
The
Was for
longest queue I
ukulele,
waited.
wasn't
No, the longest queue I waited in was to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
longest queue.
yeah.
It
Literally.
was.
But
It was.
the
It
only
was
game
fine.
with
No,
a
the
queue
longest
was
queue,
like,
actually, the
okay.
longest
Yeah,
queue
exactly.
was McDonald's.
Yes.
Down the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just went for food. What can you say? But yeah, it was at Tobacco Docks in London. A really cool area actually. I
It was
liked
nice.
where it was.
Yeah. The
I
building was
Because like you had the
Yeah.
two sides
Yeah.
and the middle bit was kind of like open.
Yeah.
And then you had that, and then half the stuff was all in the basement downstairs, and everyone had like separate rooms as well and everything.
Yeah.
Very, very different to the kind of like the NEC or like
It's
old
just one
very
big
open.
massive area.
exactly big hall.
It's
I would
boiling
think
all
it's
in
but-
there.
The
and-
only,
yeah.
the only thing it was lacking really was places to eat. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you can't.
There was still some space down there, so they
They
could
could
have
add it later on.
they could have
They
fitted
could have,
some
yeah,
food
but-
stuff in there, but they just
That's the
didn't.
thing, but like if you literally like, I mean, I take sandwiches, but like if you literally go with nothing, you don't take a bag or whatever, and you get there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's alright. There's a McDonald's down the road.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like
yeah.
you say,
Something like
like it get because it's the closest thing.
Yeah, and it's not a proper McDonald's. It's like a
It's a weird McDonald's.
What
It's a window.
the big difference I'd say between that and normal EGX is that EGX number one is obviously it's more
there's a lot more
bigger.
money put into it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot
But
more
it
about
doesn't
the
take away from it though.
No, it's a lot more about the AAA games and the big
Yeah.
show-off games, and it seems a lot more commercial than EGX Rezzed did.
Yeah.
Where EGX Rezzed was just here's a store, here's a game, play a game, and I really like that actually.
It's more about
I
the
really
community,
prefer that.
more about the
Yeah.
gamers themselves. Like
Yeah. You get to speak to extra developers of the
Yeah.
game.
yeah,
Whereas you're not going to walk into a Call of Duty booth and speak to the people who make Call of Duty. It's not going to happen.
they're not going to be
We
there.
wouldn't walk into a Call of Duty booth anyway.
No, but
Well,
just
yeah.
as a fleeting example. But it's a very, very different kind of atmosphere, and I really enjoyed it. As I say, it's a lot more relaxed.
Yeah.
Because you can tell as well, like the people that work in them big sort of like AAA booths, like they're just people that are paid to wear the
Hired
t-shirt.
for
Like
that day,
they don't
yeah.
know nothing
About
about
the
it.
game.
They're
very,
not like,
very, very rarely get like the actual people who've made the game
Yeah.
there to tell you
To be
stuff.
fair,
about
some of the
development.
people from Destiny were there, weren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
I think Destiny was, and the Horizon people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were,
Because they gave the speech before
Yeah,
you went
yeah,
and played the game. So then, but like in other things, and normally like in Final Fantasy and all them kind of places, like the Square Enix bit, no, they're just
No.
people that wear the t-
Yeah,
like.
It's
Like,
ages
Like,
is
I
that
went
way.
when like 2.8 when 2.8 was there. I went to the guy, so I wasn't so so what's on 2.8 extra,
And he
was like, I don't know.
yeah, exactly.
Okay then. I was like, I'm gonna go now, bye. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you can't.
yeah,
Yeah.
getting the time with the developers, talking to them, getting to know them. It's different
It's really cool.
experience.
It's
It's
really
awesome.
Yeah.
It's like you get an insight into how the game's made.
Oh yeah, yeah. I really enjoyed the fact that we went there and the people that we spoke to previously, everyone remembered us, everyone knew
Yeah.
who we were from the previous stuff that we played, and it was really cool to be able to walk in there and they're like, "Hey dudes, how you doing? What's going on?" And it's like that's a really, really cool experience.
Yeah.
Just being able to have that one-on-one, that rapport with the actual developers, the people that made the game. It's just really, I really like that. I really, really enjoyed Rez. I'm really happy with it.
Well, we'll go next year again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we will.
definitely.
Yeah, for sure. So this time, we went on kind of like a fleeting decision. Like we weren't unsure whether to go or not because it's still a bit out of the way of us being in London.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really fun, really good, really
Yeah.
fun time, really great. But yeah, that's great. Yeah, I can't wait to go again next year. I can't wait for these year's EGX. I can't wait to
Yeah,
go to
this
those
year,
next
it's
year.
only
But
5 months away now.
yeah, Rez is not far away, so we'll see. Oh, but just normal EGX, sorry, not Rez.
Yeah.
Uh,
Rez is a year away.
Rez is yeah.
We're all running on no sleep.
You
Okay.
literally-
Yeah.
We're all quite
Well,
tired.
I had some sleep, but
Travel
not enough.
takes it out of us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
An hour and a half, well, 2
That's,
hours.
that's another thing on the
training.
train. Everyone was like, "Take my Switch, gonna play games," and then you
I
just
played
like,
just
20
you
minutes.
just
so
like,
just
stare
sat
at
there,
it,
just
like,
like,
oh.
But yeah, cool, fantastic. EGX Race, big thumbs up from me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big good times that was, really fantastic. But yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed our podcast.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Mushroom. Mushroom!
No, put it in the bin back, Steve! That is such a bad place to have that!
Corey, can you put the finished stuff out as well?
Yeah, give me those.
It's all going wrong!
We're all on the wrong
Go
side!
back to where you need to be, guys.